This damn chair. Okay. Let's try this again. I tried this on the other channel. I don't know. I'm not too sure about StreamYard yet. So the plan is we're going to listen to a podcast. Hopefully I don't get flagged for it. Hopefully. Hey, Brian. We're going to test some makeup and talk some crime, honey. So we're going to listen to the ID. It's called ID, The Missing. We're going to listen to that while we test out this new makeup, honey. So what we're going to use are a few things here, okay? Hey, Jen. How are you? I'm making a mess trying to open all of these today. So we're going to use several different things. I'll show you guys first before we move on and listen to this podcast. Okay. I really want to use the Marc Jacobs, but I don't know yet. So we're going to use the Tarte 4 moisturizer. It's called Drink of H2O. I've been good, Jen. It has been a while since I have seen you in here. I'm going to use e.l.f. Hydrating Facial Primer. The Lift and Illuminate number 7. I don't know what the color is on this. Calico. It is 07 Calico. And this, I'm not really too sure about. It is the Physicians Formula Super BB Insta Ready. The case we are going to listen to is about Akia Eggleston, who went missing over 2 years ago when she was 8.5 months pregnant. There was very, very little coverage on this girl's story. And from what I'm understanding, she planned her baby shower. She planned the gender reveal. She paid for it. She put the deposit down on it. She was excited about it. She was on Facebook inviting people. She was really excited. Then she disappears off the planet. So we're going to listen to that in the background while we, I'm here. I'm bringing a friend. You're bringing a friend, honey. Bring a friend. So we're going to listen to this so that I'm not constantly trying to talk while I'm doing this until I can get used to talking and doing this at the same time. I'll be interrupting him while they're speaking to give you more information because, you know, podcasts can only give you so much information. They can't be, you know, they can't go on forever. This is her.
22-year-old Akia Eggleston is pregnant with her second child. She's throwing a baby shower to celebrate.
Tell me if you guys can hear it.
Her girlfriend's going to take her out to get her hair done, her makeup done.
But Akia never shows up.
Her family went down to her residence and looked for her and didn't find her.
Akia's high-risk pregnancy has everyone convinced something terrible has happened.
So we checked all the hospitals in the Baltimore area.
With the clock ticking, everyone is desperate for answers. What has happened to Akia Eggleston?
It's a crazy story that got very little coverage. Her stepdad has been fighting for coverage.
My name is Sean Wilkinson, and we're here about my daughter, Akia Eggleston, who went missing from Baltimore on May 3rd, 2017. Not only is she missing, also my 8-month grandson, who actually wasn't born at the time. So we're actually missing 2 people, not just one.
Akia is raised in Baltimore by her mom and stepdad.
She had the
beautiful.
prettiest little smile and the biggest brown eyes, and took to her like a sponge in water.
At 4 feet 11 inches, Akia's noticeably petite with a big personality.
Everybody always made fun of how short she was. People would always say, oh, she's short and fiery. We always didn't agree on everything, but the love we shared was very strong.
Akia and her 3-year-old daughter, Emery, live in Cherry Hill, Maryland, a suburb of Baltimore.
It was known for crime and drugs and not being the best kept area but that's where she chose to live.
A tenacious single mother, she makes ends meet by sharing an apartment with another single mom.
Akia had a very good support system. Everybody chipped in as best they could, or when they could, or took shifts and, making sure her daughter got to school.
She was bedridden
got to
because
whatever
of this
activities
pregnancy.
she was doing.
But Akia
Which
is
makes
in
this
for a
crazier.
surprise. She becomes pregnant with her second child.
I didn't know who the father was. She never talked to me about him, though. It was one of those type of situations that my daughter and I, we didn't have that communication open.
And the pregnancy isn't exactly easy.
She could barely move. She was on bed rest from her doctors, so she wasn't working, and she was in a lot of pain because her baby was breached.
Even with her limited mobility and tight budget, Akia is excited and plans her own baby shower.
I believe it was between $700 and $900 for the venue that she was renting, and it was in Baltimore City.
It's a lot of money for her to spend on a party.
Oh my gosh, she was so excited. She was telling us about all the plans she was going to do.
But on May 7th, 2017, the day of the party, nothing goes as planned.
Friends and family were showing up to celebrate the gender reveal. But during the time of the party, she never showed up. And at that point, people got a little worried. So they packed up the party and they went to her home.
At her apartment, the mysteries continue. The new crib is missing, and so is Akia. Then, an alarming discovery. Akia's family realizes it's been 4 days since anyone has actually heard from her.
How is that even possible?
Her last contact was with her grandmother between May 3rd or May 4th. After that, there was no communication to family, friend, or anyone else.
So when exactly did Akia disappear?
At this point, the possibilities are endless because we just don't know.
So I'm going to play an ad. So everything that I found out so far, the guy that got Akia pregnant was actually a much older man. This man has a history of getting women pregnant and then not being with them. He has allegedly up to 9 children. He had a fiance while all this is happening, and her and the fiance were fighting.
When Akia Eggleston doesn't show up to her own baby shower on May 7th, 2017, her family reports her missing.
I'm Lieutenant Terrence McCarney of the Whole Case Unit of the Homicide Unit of the Baltimore Police Department. We are investigating the missing person case of Akia Eggleston, who was reported missing on May 7th of 2017.
May 7th,
Akia
2017.
was not the type of person that would just disappear, but people would notice her because she was a small woman and her pregnancy was so far along.
After comparing notes, Akia's family figures out their last contact with her was 4 days earlier, on May 3rd.
And then after that, it was dead silence. No phone calls, no email, no Facebook, no Twitter, no Instagram, no Snapchat. She was a social media monster. I mean, always posting something. So for her not to post anything or not to call anybody was just unheard of.
Social media is big. And so for that to stop is also big.
Akia's family fears the worst.
So let's catch up really quickly what's going on. Akia gets pregnant. She keeps the baby's dad a secret. She doesn't tell anybody who he is. She doesn't really talk about him. You do see some comments on Facebook about some things that are happening. She doesn't go into any detail. Akia's mom had died when she was 17. So her stepdad was very active in her life for the most part. He got remarried. There were other children. It's not like she was calling him like, hey, daddy, my boyfriend is so-and-so. But she was with this man. And this man had a girlfriend who he says is his fiance. His girlfriend was pregnant with a girl. Akia was pregnant with a boy. Now, Whether that was a point of contention between the two women, I don't know. But in the digging and the research that I've done, there were fights between Akia and this girl, whether it was in person or over the internet. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that there were some problems between these two. But we're going to get a little bit more into that. I'm going to let her stepdad, this is the voice of her stepdad, the male voice. The female voice is the podcast person. Somebody say, dear, that shade match is great. Yeah, it does help. This is the number 7. The stuff Lift and Illuminate. It seems to be working pretty well. Better than Rihanna's.
Immediately check all the hospitals, because that can happen. Someone goes to a hospital, it's not their usual hospital,
finishing powder.
It takes some time for people to track them down.
Investigators don't find Akia, but they do discover a lead several weeks later.
First, we found that she had visited a bank in the Inner Harbor.
Akia doesn't have a car, so she asks a friend to drive her to the bank.
The person that saw her was one of her friends that took her to the bank on the day that she went missing.
We've interviewed all the people that she had contact with in the bank, of course, and there was nothing to suggest that she was in any imminent danger or stress situation.
It seemed that there was anything odd that she was doing. Looked like any regular bank transaction.
Akia withdraws several $100s. What could the money be for?
And then the young lady took her home. And that was the last time that any one of her friends
ever saw her again.
That we know of saw her.
The friend then reveals a bombshell. Akia was planning to buy a house with the baby's father.
Come to find out that wherever they were intending to move to didn't exist. And then, of course, here comes the big question, well, who's the father? And then that's when I found out that the father was a friend of mine. It was kind of a shock.
Much older man.
Like, wow, he's the father of my daughter's unborn child. Why is this grown man dating this young lady?
This is
10 plus or more years older than she is.
bronzer sculpting.
So at that point, it was like, well, has anybody talked to him?
We know the father of the unborn child, and we have spoken to him as we've spoken to dozens and dozens of people.
Because this case is still active, police will not share what they learned from the baby's father.
She lived in a community that was tight-lipped, and they didn't take to strangers walking through the neighborhood asking questions.
We have searched some various wooded areas in Baltimore. We've had divers involved on several occasions.
Her phone was pinged somewhere in Baltimore, and that was the extent of knowledge we had from her cell phone.
We still have leads that we're working, and sometimes we have leads that bleed off of other leads. But we've been working it for quite a while now, and we need some help. If there's anyone watching this, which is why we're doing these shows, we need help.
Ashley Home Store's Labor Day sale is now extended. It's your last chance to save up to 50% or get 0%.
Let's see here. So now we know that Akia never came to her baby shower. We know that she never spoke to anybody again after that day. We also have no clue what the hell we're doing with this situation, but we're finna find out. It says to do that. I think not so much. I don't even know what this means. So maybe I'll just leave it like this and let's just look spectacular. I have no clue what I'm doing. So Akia, we don't know where she ended up. We know that there were a lot of items missing from her home. We know that she allegedly told her roommate that she was going to move in with the father of the baby. Well, what ends up happening after that is that the father of the baby quits his job. As soon as Akia is reported missing, the father of the baby quits his job, deletes his social media, gets off of everything and disappears. Just doesn't say another word. Now, the police have spoke to him. Okay? They have spoke to him. They have talked to him. And allegedly, they have told the stepdad he is not allowed to speak to him. This man, this guy that we're talking about, is a friend of Akia's stepdad's family. The grandmother used to babysit a bunch of them. They knew each other from childhood. So, of course, Akia's stepdad reaches out to this man. He won't return any calls. He's never been part of a search. He let the police talk to him, and that's about it. So, the last time he popped up on social media, he was in Arizona. Now we're talking about Baltimore. And now he's in Arizona. We don't know why Akia was getting this money out of the bank. We don't know any of that. The police say they see her going to several different banks. But her stepdad says that simply isn't the case. She went to one, just one, and that's it. Not all of these different banks, just one bank. So the police say that they've searched everywhere. They've done everything. They've done everything that they can do. You know, they've looked. They had dogs come around and sniff around for her. They went and watched all of the bus terminal cameras. Akia was on bed rest. She has no car. She's got no way to get around. When the police show up to her apartment, a maintenance guy said, "Oh, I just saw her." So the police weren't thinking much. She's an adult. Basically, she can do whatever she wants to do. So the stepdad backed off a little bit, thinking, okay, well, the maintenance guy just saw her, so, you know, maybe she's close by. No, she is not. Akia completely, 100%, has disappeared. Never to be heard from again. Her son would have been born, 3 weeks after she disappeared, so he'd just be about 2 years old now, which is crazy. Hey, Nicola. Thank you. This, by the way, is Elf for people with no eyebrows like myself. You just put it on in now. So she's never posted on social media again. The police have done all of their searches, right? They've looked everywhere, according to them. They have very poor communication with the family. They deny all of that, though. They say that they've been in touch with the family and they're doing everything that they can. Well, several months later in October, the family holds a vigil outside of Akia's apartment. And when they hold this vigil, somebody yells, "Hey, look at what I found." So they all walk over there to see what this person just found. And what the person found was Akia's debit card. The same debit card that she had used at the bank to take out that money. So, how did Akia's debit card get there? If the police, in fact, had searched everywhere around her apartment and looked everywhere they possibly could have, how did Akia's debit card end up in the grass right outside her house? No, not good. Really bad. Hey, T, and Nicola, and Drama Kiki. That is so funny. See, I love listening to podcasts while I'm playing with makeup, or at any other time too. There are a few podcasts that have tried to cover this story. I keep looking up the video from The View. I'm not having a lot of luck there. You're supposed to prime your eyes aren't you? Isn't that like a deal that you're supposed to do? I'm pretty sure that it is. Like, I think you're so. Didn't I buy something for that today? I'm pretty sure I did. Where's it at, though? This stuff. 16-hour camo concealer. Let's try that. What is this thing? I don't even know what I buy anymore. Okay, I don't know what I buy anymore. Oh yeah, that thing from Elf sucked. I didn't like that thing. So, in any case, back to Akia. She took out the money. She goes back home. She is never seen again. She leaves behind a 2-year-old daughter. Her daughter was 2 years old at the time. Now, that child's dad had custody. There are two different dads. That child's dad had custody while Akia was, getting things together and getting on her feet. She asked the dad to please, take care of the baby. I mean, it's his kid too. So he's helping her. He's doing what he can to help her out. And she would talk to the child every single day. It's not as though she gave the baby to the dad and just took off and was like, whatever. No, not at all. She had done this many months before she even went missing. So, I mean, you could think, well, she gave her child to the dad. Then she fell in love with this man who's a serial, impregnator. And then she just ran off into the night with him. Well, if that was the case, he's showing up on social media. His other child's mother is also showing up on social media. The only one who's not showing up anywhere is Akia. What in the world did this man do to her? Huggy Petrino, honey? It all took place in Maryland, in Baltimore. So we will go over it again really quickly, but it's too hot up in here. Okay, it's very hot up in here. So yeah, she just is gone. She's gone. Nobody knows where, nobody knows why. Reminds me, and I hate to say this, but it's the truth, so I'm just going to say it. It reminds me of, Maybelline, New York, Soda Pop, Lemonade Craze palette. Man, look how powdery that is. That's just from dipping the brush in once. What am I supposed to do with this? Sorry, y'all. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with this. I don't even think I want to put this on my eyes, but I don't really have a choice now. Reminds me that women of color definitely do not get the same level of attention as other women. It sucks to say that, but it is the truth. Why wouldn't all of us have known about this? I only knew about it because one of my favorite YouTubers covered it. That's the only reason I knew. Never heard of this lady. Never heard of this lady. Never happened. So why in the world wouldn't we all know about this? Why in the world wouldn't we have all heard about this? And I forgot to put the setting powder on. Because we're the Patriots. That's why, Huggy. That's why, baby. Because we're the Pats, baby. So it's just, it's a sad situation because this man who knows her family, who knows her stepdad, he knows her. This is not, just a one-night stand guy. He knows of her family. He grew up with her stepfather. he goes and gets her pregnant. This is way too damn powdery. And then acts like nothing. When she goes missing, he doesn't come forward. He doesn't come to a vigil. He doesn't reach out and call anybody. Nothing at all. It's just as though she just didn't exist. I think that's friggin' nuts. I am really, 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 really bad at eyeshadow. But fuck. Patriots fan, OMG. Of course. Do you want me to spit on it, Kiki? The only thing I have is coffee. You know that already. You knew that already. Oh, honey, that's very yellow, baby. Okay, we are doing makeup in honor of Kiki today. I was going to dye my hair blue today, Kiki, but I didn't. I almost did, but I didn't. We're going to need a lot of motherfucking mascara. It is so powdery. It is not pigmented at all. Not at all. You guys get to pick the next one. Top two are Berry Ice and Sunny Strawberry Lemonade, Ice Pop Coral Punch Old Fashioned Sugar Coated Sweet Tea, Main Squeeze, and Citrus. You tell me what you like, baby. I know you do, you weirdo. You're so strange. Oh, you have this palette? I don't know. I mean, I haven't bought any eyeshadow palettes because I suck at fucking eyeshadow. So I was like, why would I buy an eyeshadow palette? I am not good at it. But you know, Raw Beauty Christie, she learned how to do makeup on YouTube. Bitch, what? You learned how to do makeup on YouTube? Okay. If you learned how to do it, I'm going to learn how to do it. So these are the Jeffree Star, honey. Maybe Jeffree Star can help Maybelline here. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see, baby. Let's see. Jeffree Star. What does this brush do, baby? I don't really know, but looks like it does something. So we're going to see. I mean, if it's Jeffree Star, it's got to be good. So now, as far as her story goes, Akia's story, there is a reward. The police, the FBI, really, got involved, and they have offered a $25,000 reward for anybody with information. Really, Kiki, this palette sucks balls. Sorry. It sucks. I mean, the whole thing's going to be gone in about 12 seconds if I keep putting my brush in it. Talk about wet your brush with your spit or spray some. Girl, if you don't, we will not be doing any of that. So even with a large reward like that, there has been no sign of her. This is not cute. I do not like this at all. Hopefully that was not my son's door, because if it was, this is finna be over real quick. Because unless I am with him, he don't want me doing shit. Dude, I'm in the 70s. What the fuck is that? What in the fuck is that? So yeah, I guess it's more pigmented than I thought. on these sparkly fuckers. This is such a potty mouth channel, which is not good. I apologize. Give me Stevie Nicks. This is not gonna Stevie Nicks, honey. Jeffree Star has beautiful bones. He's a beautiful girl. I don't know what else to say. The man is a beautiful girl. He did a tutorial last night that his grandma asked him to do. His grandma, who's 100 years old, she asked him to do it, so he did. The tutorial, it was great. It was from the 1940s, how they did makeup back then. And they said, bitch, you cannot use black eyeliner at all. Like, don't do it. Do not use any black eyeliner. They said a lot of crazy stuff. He had to put everything on with his fingers. That was probably the funniest part. I mean, he's Jeffree Star. He's a gazillionaire. He is not trying to do all of this crazy shit that the lady's telling him to do. It was like one of those prep school things. Okay, ladies, sit up straight, back straight, shoulders back, smile like that kind of thing. Oh, yeah. And he was doing it. I mean, it was friggin' hysterical, but he did it. I love him. This is horrible. I will never use this again. I will literally never use this again because it's terrible. It's just too powdery. Too purr. I do not like this. But anybody seen them Chinese ladies with the putty nose and eye spacers? They look totally different. Melissa, I'm saying all I use is that too. Like, listen. Now, they say to take some highlighter. This is all, believe me, we definitely do not know what we're doing. So this is all just playing for now until I become an expert and have my own line or whatever. That'll be a long time from now. But they say to use like highlighter or shiny white eyeshadow to lift your eyes. I don't know. It could be all a lie, but we're going to try it anyways. And these were the brushes that they were using. Jeffree was like, what the hell's that brush? What is that? Boy, go buy regular makeup. They say to put it up here to make your eyes lift, but I'm going to go with no on that. I'm going to definitely go with no on that, but it all has to be blended in the end. So just wait, Huggy. Huggy's like, I am not dating a girl who does this or with all that damn makeup on. I know, Huggy. I get it. I didn't wear makeup for years. I hated it a lot. Yeah. So we need to somehow, first the fuck of all, we need to somehow get rid of this damn shiny shit that I just put on my head. We need to somehow get these stories out there more. I mean, I'm not sure how. All we have are, you know, I mean, we all have a YouTube page, but not everybody uses their YouTube page. But when a young mother, you know, Kiara Cole's got a lot of attention, which was amazing. But this young lady, why didn't she get the same level of attention? She's just as important. I mean, was it because she was a U.S. Postal Service? I don't know. But she didn't. She did not get any attention. Her dad got on The View like so long later. Thank God he did, though. But even so, I've seen 2 YouTubers do a story about her, and I'm going to do an actual story about her. This is not the story about her, but I wanted to talk about something while I was on here today. So, ew, I hate this color. No. This came in a little bag. We are not using that. I rarely ever find a lipstick that I like. Very rare. Usually just put on gloss. It's very rare. I don't even have any in here. We might have to go with that in a second. So, last thing we're going to do is put on some mascara, but we're also going to use the Pixie Skin Tint. It kind of holds everything together, allegedly. Makes it a little bit more shinier. I don't like matte anything. Nothing. I don't like anything to be flat and matte and just no. Let's glow, bitch. Well, except my eyeshadow. I like that to be matte, but not today, apparently. Okay. We've got 3 or more eyeshadows. We have, mascaras. Superhero by It. Liquid Lash by Thrive. And then Lights, Camera, Lashes by Tarte. So I don't know. I have very dry skin. Ugh, it's terrible. There are so many people, Puffy, who are missing. I could do this all day, and I'd never even put a dent in it. I mean, it's all day long. All day. And I'm in so many groups and stuff that it's like, oh my God, another missing person. I think that it is really frustrating. Can you imagine if it was your kid who went missing? I can't. Your kid, your daughter, something? No. All right, we'll see how this one looks. Superhero It. Let's see, baby. You know what I do as soon as I'm done with my makeup? Take it all off. Yeah, I don't like that. This is really way too much on the brush. Yeesh. And it feels too, look, okay, we're gonna move up in the world, people. So she can actually not break shit. So you can see it. I love the foundation. I hate the eyeshadow a lot. And I feel like the mascara is way too messy. So I don't like that either. I'll be getting rid of it. Oop. The mirror is now the wrong way. Let's see. And I dropped my other brush. Get back over here. So. Thank you, Melissa. I love the makeup community. I think that it is fun and interesting, and you can learn to do different things. I never learned to do makeup when I was young. My mom and my aunties, ooh, honey, they did some black makeup. They were everything black and blown out and just. But to me, they looked stunning, and I loved it. You know, I loved watching them get ready. But I never learned to do makeup. I think I learned to like pluck my eyebrows. That was about it. Oh, this is horrible color. Purple. I think not. It's hard to find for somebody who doesn't do makeup and, you know, who never really learned to do it. It's hard to get the right stuff because you're like, well, I don't know what's going to look good. So you literally buy everything, which is what I've done. I've literally bought everything. And I'm not even close to where I want. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's too much. Puffy. Bailey is maybe my favorite person in the whole world. I love her. That's where I got the idea. There's actually 2 other people that I'm subscribed to and have been subscribed to before I ever found Bailey, who've been doing it before she ever did it. But I don't think that's where she got the idea. I think she just, decided it would be fun to do one day, because she seems like ADHD too. She seems like somebody who's, just can't focus, so she likes to do that. So she got me inspired to do it. Now, I think she's a tattoo artist, so she's amazing. Her makeup is fucking amazing. What she looks like before and after are like, what? And she's so hysterical. Suspicious. I mean, I love her. I absolutely am in love with that woman. But, I ain't Bailey Sarian, honey. I mean, we could get there, maybe. I'll credit her in this video and see if she comes by. I'm always commenting on her stuff. Like, you're the best. I love you. Because I do. She's very funny. And, crime's not funny. Crime's not funny. But she makes it not so uncomfortable, right? So I think once I'm better at the makeup, then maybe we can do something like what she does, something similar to that. I was going to do like strange stories, but I think I'm just going to do missing stories. Bailey does usually she doesn't do the current event ones, probably because her channel will be demonetized, and a lot of her videos already are demonetized. You really can't talk about true crime on here anymore. You get demonetized really quick, which is horrible. Who wants to be demonetized? We do this in our free time when we're not taking care of our kids or our other responsibilities or our jobs. So putting in the research takes time. So to be demonetized every single time is really disheartening. So she has a lot of sponsors because her makeup is amazing. Thank you, Kendra. Yeah, it's Bailey. Let me put it in there. Her intro for her, not her intro, but she's like, hi, I'm Bailey Sarian, and this is my channel. And then she does her theme song, and it's like, you have to just go watch her. She does like all these tricks with the camera. Like, she's hysterical. You'll love her. If you love true crime and makeup, you will love her. But she does old stories. Like, she'll find the weirdest story ever about somebody buried in a box in the woods from, 1978. That's the kind of story she does. If she was to do, let's say, something current, something right now, she would probably be demonetized even further. She would start to go down in the ranking. And, she's so awesome. I love her. But her theme song, Puffy, I don't care how many times I watch it. I cry. I'm like, she's got to be the funniest person. And my husband and daughter are like, you watch really weird people. And I'm just like, dude, she's hysterical. I love her. My husband's like, yeah, you got like a girl crush going on. What are you doing? I love her. I walk around my house saying suspicious. She has merch too, so people should definitely buy that. So goals, Bailey Sarian, yes. But also goals, bringing more awareness to these cases. And if I can figure out how to do better, faster makeup, then we can do a lot more cases and get the word out. And that's always what I've tried to do here on this channel, is bring awareness to cases that aren't really getting a lot of attention. You know, we can't really do anything about a case from 1970, but Bailey is so interesting because she's telling you about something you didn't know. And that's like, oh, that's so interesting. I love it. And you want to watch her do her makeup because she transforms from a regular person into a supermodel. And it is like, what? How did she just do that? I mean, I don't know if I'll ever get there, honey, but we're going to try. So I think that that's what I'm going to try to do is review the makeup that people are like, I am not going out and spending $50 on that damn Marc Jacobs foundation. How does it work? Or the Fenty Beauty, or I don't know. I want people to tell me, oh, yes, we forgot about this, to tell me what makeup they're interested in. And I'll go get it. So I'll get it. We'll try it out on the channel. I do have a whole different channel to do this on. And I think what I'm going to do for now until I can go live better on there is just to upload these to that. So I will take it off of here. I'll share it over there. All of that fun stuff. Go subscribe over there if you guys haven't. It's called Chasing Truth Beauty. And it is me, obviously. It's my faith. I'm going to take this off. I don't like that color at all. This came with Physicians Formula, and I love them usually. So we'll see. It was a little bonus lip gloss, baby. Let's see what it looks like. I'm making a mess on my floor. Ooh, my floor, honey, it looks crazy. Oh, Melissa, yes, we're gonna start doing all kinds of fun stuff. Now that my son, bitch, no. Now that my son is in school, and I have some hours in the day. I mean, I don't really, but okay. That's what the lady from the 60s said. Blot your lipstick. So now we've blotted. I watch a mukbang channel. Her name is Stephanie Sue, and she does mysteries of missing people. Melissa, I do need a theme song, but I can't steal Bailey's, so I gotta think of one. I really want the 50 Cent song. I don't know what you heard about me. P-I-N-P, but that'd probably be demonetized quick. No, 50 ain't playing with his money. I'm not trying to owe 50 shit. Okay. Not a thing. I will ask him on his Instagram now. Like, can I use that song? Please? I don't know what you heard about me. Why can't? Okay. So Physicians Formula, what did you do? Look, you see how they have, what is that? Why, what is that? Oh my God. Dude. Why? That's how, what? What are you doing to my life here? So this is butter highlighter. Look at that, baby. We're gonna try it. I don't know which one's the highlighter brush, but we're gonna look like we're gonna pretend like we know. I mean, Jeffrey's brushes are good for everything, so we're just gonna use that. This is called the Queen, but I think that's too big. Isn't it? Like, isn't a highlighter brush supposed to be smaller? Let's see. Yeah. Let's try this one. Now that we've wasted product. This channel's gonna be crazy. Okay. So just bear with me. Oh my, hi, bronzer. Whoa. That smells like the beach. Like coconut tanning lotion. I don't know what that is, but oh my God, it smells so insane. And it does not look like this. Just wait a second. Oh my God. Oh, that smells so good. It smells like my Nana. You know how Nanas wear that coconut tanning lotion? I don't wear it, but like that in the brown bottle, that coconut stuff. Oh my goodness. That smells so good. Reminds me of my Nana at the beach. Mm-hmm. My Nana loved the beach, honey. She was like so dark too. Okay. We cannot put any more makeup on this face, child, because this is a whole situation. This is way too much now makeup. We've got to get rid of all these boxes. That's what we have to do. Kanika's anniversary is coming up. So if I can get some peace and quiet in my house, I think that I'm going to do a recap on Kanika. YouTube has been mean-spirited for months. It's crazy. Dan Johnson, why am I harder than a physics exam? I don't know. I'm not really sure. Why? Tell us all about it. I don't really know. This is not sexy to me. Is that the cover? That's not the cover for this. I don't know what the hell the cover for this is. Oh, it's for that. Okay. If I could show you guys around this room, you'd be like, listen, bitch, get your act together. Okay. I'm not paying any attention to Dan. He'll be all right. So do you guys think I should do Kanika? I don't know. What do you think? We're right at her anniversary. Hey, Dan, it's all good. I have very thick skin. So it's fine. Jen, that's what I like is the natural. I feel like trying to do like a Jeffree Star look or, you know, a James Charles or Manny MUA, I'd look like a crazy person. Like Bailey, she can pull it off. She's an artist. I feel like not an artist. You were talking about your mom's scooter. You're such a nut. It was funny, Dan. Thank you. No, send Scott a pic. Be like, honey, what you doing, baby? He'd be like, go lower. Why you got all that makeup on, child? I don't wear makeup. I wear lip gloss and black eyeliner. And I'm not supposed to, so. Yeah, Puffy, me too. Sex jokes, we're all about that over here. Okay. I don't know. Nobody's saying anything. Should we do the Kanika update or no? Should we just skip that and move on to people who are missing? I don't know. And I really need to find the top for this little guy, but I don't know where it went. I hope I don't waste it, damn it. T, real shit. I feel like you should be the one to recap Kanika. Oh, T, thank you. No, Puffy, her anniversary is coming. Today is the 7th. She went to the party at 11:30 on the 8th. So, well, maybe we should recap. No, there's really nothing. Kiki, right? There isn't anything to update. I was just saying, like, as a tribute to her, maybe we could talk about her case, you know, while we're doing makeup or whatever on Monday. As far as I know, there are no new updates. Nothing really, just the same stuff. I'd be interested, especially if lawsuit updates. I don't know. Maybe I can check with Teresa and see. I mean, I don't think there's been anything that we don't know about already. But there could be. I don't really follow it too closely anymore. That's because of this place. That's why. You people did this. You people did this to us. We loved her. And then you guys ruined it. So let's see what we look like in the camera, shall we? I don't know, guys. I'm scared with no filter. Ooh. Why is there a timer on my damn phone and it takes 5 seconds to take a photograph? Oh, that's with no filter, honey. Oh, not so bad. I like it. Send me a pic. You're so silly. Hi, Marisol. With your eyelashes falling out. I can't even put eyelashes on, but now we got the mascara. I can't even put on eyelashes. I tried. It was a mess. It was a mess. I can't do any of that. It's gross. So these are the ones that we have for the next time. We've got the Fenty Beauty. I know that Kiki wants to see it. We have that. We have Maybelline Dream Urban Coverage. That's supposed to be amazing, whatever. We have Marc Jacobs. I did try that. I love it so much. We have the Pixie H2O tint. Now, we did drugstore anti-end just to see. Instant Age Rewind. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. That's what my mama used to wear though. We have the Bobbi Brown BB Cream. CoverGirl Olay. There's the Rihanna one. Tarte Shape Tape. There's so much. The Bye Bye Foundation by It. That's a lie. That is heavy fucking foundation, okay? It is heavy your face. So we have a lot. We have a lot of makeup to go through. So there are a lot of stories we can cover, but I'd love you guys' input if you have any. Fancy so much. I know. The Instant Age works, does it? We did fall hard for that gorgeous smile. Kanika brought us together. For sure she did. Swatch it if I can stand. I'll grab more when I'm out of the grocery. What do you want me to swatch? Hi, Arby. Instant Age Rewind got an F in my book. Shape Tape worked well, though. A tribute would be great. Most of us came together because of her, and so why not? Because I'm thinking, too, that I know how I get about Kanika. You want to see the Fenty, Mrs. Kiki? Kiki, do you love me? No, that's way too light. I ordered it on the internet, but that is Fenty. Now, to me, the Marc Jacobs, 100% better. To me, this foundation that I just used, 100% better. And I love Rihanna. I wanted to love it, honey, but I do not. And it could just be, you know, my skin. I don't know. Do I not have a... Oh. It could just be my skin. I do have dry skin. You know, this is supposed to be her hydrating formula. It all bunched up on my nose, and there were dots everywhere. It was gross. But maybe it was the primer. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I didn't love it. I'm thinking, yeah, I'll be doing Kanika, and then tears will come, and all this mascara will be down my face, and I'll be Joan Crawford. So let's do it, Dan. I'm already married to somebody like that, so I could use 2 husbands. Why not? What shade is this one? 120. This, the Fenty, it's shade 120. I definitely could not tell on the internet. It is way too friggin' light. But if I mix it with the Marc Jacobs, it might be nice. This is the Marc Jacobs. Ooh, honey. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. That's the Marc Jacobs. I love it. I love it. We have a lot of good ones to choose from, so we're going to figure it out, babies. shit everywhere now. Lucky guy. Thank you. Yes, you missed the whole highlighter, Kiki. It smells like my grandma. It's Physicians Formula. It smells so good. Oh my God. On the Marc Jacobs, it is Fair R150. So it says shake well, and I didn't. It also has sunscreen SPF 25, which is good. Especially living here with all of this sunlight. So, you guys are silly. You guys are so silly. What you do not want to buy is this shit. LXMI. I don't know. It came in one of my Ipsies. Pure Nilotica Melt. Nourishing Balm to Oil. This stuff. It literally doesn't come out. And I'm squeezing. It does not come out. What is this thing? It's stuck. I don't know. It's broken. Damn you people. I don't understand. RB, I don't understand anything about makeup, honey, either. So welcome to the club. So let's see. Color Pops. Yeah, I don't know if it has SPF, but it is Marc Jacobs. He is high end, so. And the bottle is so cute. It's so cute. I love my lips, honey. It was on sale, so I was like, we got to get that. Kiki is adorable. She has a great area here and adorable booty, too. So there you go. But Kiki also has a man. His name's Kevin. He has 3 names. They're all Kevin. And he sings about very dark things, so be careful, Dan. Marisol, right? Like, what the hell is this damn thing? What are you doing in my life, Ipsy? Like, I really wanted it. It doesn't work. Like, step on it, something will happen. Yeah. RB, I don't. I know what I've learned from YouTube, but one of the best YouTubers I've ever seen is a YouTuber by the name of, oh my God. If I forget her name now, I'll cry. I don't want to get it wrong. Hold on, please. Please hold. This is my husband, Dan. He can hear you. Okay. Hello. Okay. Okay. It's Saturday all day. Oh, okay. Fine. I am actually in the middle of a video right now. Bye. What the hell's her name? Why isn't she coming? It's Raw Beauty Christy, but I wanted to make sure I had it right. But she's not coming up on my channel, so I don't know. And this is going in the trash. I really didn't want to give it up. Forget it now. No, there's nothing blocking the hole. It just won't. It doesn't come out. My favorite YouTubers, Rich Lux, Nick Schneider, probably Jeffree Star, Raw Beauty Christy, Drama Kiki, Huggy Pacino, Jahaira Rodriguez, Reckless the President. Let's see. Who else do I like? Stephanie Harlow. She's a crime YouTuber. Bailey Sarian. She is a makeup crime person. Who else? Let's see. We're looking. Derek Williams. He's a truther. Hassan Campbell. Gary V. He's a motivational guy. I have a whole different brand thing on Facebook, so I follow a lot of what he does. Who else do we live? I watch Jen Love's reviews, but I like channels that you feel like you're just sitting there talking to somebody, and I kind of don't feel that way with her. So, I mean, Truth Stream Media. She's also a truther. Gears the Truth. He is not a truther. Well, he kind of is a truther, but he's also part of our Kanika community. Yeah, those people, I think. I haven't really watched anybody else lately. I'm looking. Gray Hughes for crime, of course. Yeah. Alyssa Ashley, I like her too. Where is my other crime makeup lady? I've been watching her a lot lately, and I'm not seeing her in here. My dogs are out there ready to murder somebody, which is not good. So I've got to get off here because I have pit bulls, and I don't want to get sued. So I love Nick. Raw Beauty Christie is a favorite, and Rich too. Oh my God, my dogs are literally going to kill somebody. My daughter's out there now. Yeah, I love all of them. So is she like knocking on the door to get them to stop? We could get sued, people. All right, I got to go. Love you guys. We'll be back. Let me know what stories you guys want. Let me know what kind of makeup you want to see, all of that fun stuff. And I've got to go save the neighborhood from my pit bulls.